we're going to talk about now putting tick marks on every other label and only showing the label for every other label. We'll commonly use that with graphs that have many data points. So this initially started off as a similar graph I was using before that had 15 data points, but you can see now there's 34 data points. So maybe I want to have tick marks on it, but I don't want to show every tick mark, or I don't want to show every data label. So I'm going to click on it. I get that box around it. Again, we go to Format Access on the right. Go to Access Options over here. I'm going to go to tick marks. Major tick mark, I'm going to select on the outside. I can select any of those other options. So now what you want to do is I'm going to click on, I'm going to go to Access Options, and Access Position, I'm going to put on tick marks. So you can see now that the numbers and the hash marks line up exactly with the data points, the way we want. But now let's say, for whatever reason, if we have a date, or we have really big font, so let's say this is really huge and they're overlapping, we can't read them. You can kind of read it over here, we can't read them over here. So how, like every second or every third? You go to Labels, and do second. For every other one, let's say I want to do once a week, I could just hit 7. It had every 7th label. That's the way you do that. But now let's say you don't want all these tick marks in between. Click back on there, on my x-axis. X-axis over here. Go to tick marks, and just make that number match. I did 7 before, I'll do 7 now, and all these match up. If it works a little bit, and make sure you move your phase line over here. Our first data point is on the y-axis. We're going to have another video how to fix that. And it does work a little bit differently for dates. I'm going to show you really quick how to do it for dates. So if it's dates now, when I click on it, go all to the right, do my major tick mark, and on the outside, Access Options, I'm going to do on tick mark, but my units now are going to be listed right here. You're going to go to every third date. You see that again? I'm going to click on here. I'm going to go to Access Options, Access Option. I can click 7 days. The major units, I'm going to put that there. It's going to tell me how many days. And then this, but for dates, you don't have to change the tick mark. It automatically makes the tick marks only appear on the where the date actually is. Again, you want to fix your phase line, fix your labels. Again, go to the video how to fix this right here. Alright, thanks.